I know that you know this already, but when we are well, when we feel good physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually, we give the best of ourselves, right? We do our best work, whether it's actually at work or at home. We have better relationships with the people that we love and everybody that we touch. So today I wanted to share with you 3 ways to elevate yourself. And these are things that you can do on a daily basis. They're simple and easy to implement. So the first one is to celebrate yourself. So pausing to celebrate any achievement, big or small, is it really gives our life more meaning, it gives our life more purpose. And what it does is that it keeps us motivated. It keeps us inspired in doing what we're doing. It improves our self-confidence, right? Our ability to be able to achieve and create what we want in our lives. And it leads to happiness and fulfillment, ultimately. So the more that we pause and celebrate, the more we're going to feel good physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually, the more we're going to be focused and motivated in the things that we're doing and doing our best work and succeeding in the pursuit of what matters most to us, the more we're going to build our self-confidence and our resilience to keep going and moving forward. And it really grows our sense of worth. It gives us more purpose and meaning, like I said, and ultimately you feel happy and fulfilled, which obviously is something that we all want to feel and experience. And I really believe that through yoga and conscious living, we can really cultivate a deeper connection to ourselves. And we can also realize that joy, love, peace, and freedom is already within us. And by cultivating this deeper connection to ourselves, we can really choose how we want to feel in each moment of our lives. We can lead our lives with intention and purpose. And we can create and accomplish what we want in our lifetime. And we get to choose how we show up in the world and the good that we can share with those that we love and everybody that we touch. Because I really believe that each of us is, imagine yourself like everything that you do has an impact on everybody that is around you in the world. Imagine yourself like a small little ripple that just goes out and expands through the world. So the way that you show up, the things that you do, they really do matter. And you can become a force for good, right? But anyway, back to the way to elevate yourself, to feel uplifted. So the first one is to pause and celebrate. And even if, a lot of times we do pause and celebrate the big accomplishments, right? But I want you to step back and think of how you can pause and celebrate on a day-to-day basis with even small and simple stuff. So at work, if you're working on a certain big project, okay, yeah, you can celebrate once you're done with that project, but you can also celebrate the small milestones, the stepping stones to get you to finish that project, right? And that's going to keep you motivated and inspired to keep working towards finishing it. And then during the day, also with like home chores and that kind of stuff, you can also pause and celebrate. For example, you get up in the morning, you make your bed, you can just take a moment and look back and be like, wow, I did a really nice job. Like my room looks really nice. Or if you cleaned the house, or if you did a nice nourishing meal, like really take a moment to savor it and be like, wow, look at, what I did, and like pause and celebrate yourself, because obviously you're worthy and deserving of it. You just created something wonderful, even though it seems something that's ordinary that we do every day, right? So the one key to elevating yourself, number one, is to celebrate yourself. So think of creative ways that you can do this on a daily basis. And then the second way that I personally like to elevate myself, or like feel good, not just feel good, but feel really good, is to align with what I most need in the moment, right? And I like to call this practice the sacred pause. And it's something that's super simple. I like to do it in the mornings when I wake up. And you can do it as simple as closing your eyes, placing your hands on your chest, and just do a few deep breaths, and then ask yourself how you're feeling. Ask yourself, what do you want to create in the day, right? What do you want to accomplish? maybe focus on one big thing. And then I also like to ask myself, like, what do I need today? Like, what do I need to be able to create what I want? Maybe I set an intention also for the day. But then when I ask myself and close my eyes and really listen, I get the answer of what it is that I need. So I like to do that in the morning when I wake up. But I also like to do it, and especially in the moments when you feel any uncomfortable emotion. So whether it's overwhelmed, or you're stressed, or you're tired, or you're sad, or you're angry, especially in those moments, that sacred pause, taking a moment, pausing, hands on the heart, deep breaths. How do I feel? What do I need? And once you get the answer, you get to give yourself what you need. And it can be something really simple. I need to go talk to a friend. I need to step outside. I need to lay down and rest. I need to anything, right? It could be something simple. It doesn't have to be anything that's too time consuming. So you get to listen and know what it is that you really need. So number one, celebrate yourself. Number two, align with what you most need in the moment. So you can do this practice, that sacred pause in the morning when you wake up to create your day, or you can also use it in those difficult moments or in you're experiencing difficult emotions. And having that pause is also going to help you not react in a way that you don't want to. And it's going to help you to be your best and highest self at all moments, right? And that's what we're talking about, elevating ourselves and feeling good, feeling really good. And then the next one is to create your own inner peace, your own joy, your own love and freedom right now in the moment. So not when we have this, not when we accomplish this, not when or if, but right now in this moment. And I truly believe that yoga, meditation, and mindfulness, and all these practices that I like to call conscious living, all these practices really help us to come back to the present moment and really realize that we have this peace, joy, love, and freedom already within us when we come back to ourselves and we come back to the present moment, right? That is always the key, is coming back to the present moment versus being in the future, worrying about what is to come, or if things are going to happen, or being stuck in the past, hashing out what happened over and over, right? It's in the present moment where we get to experience the inner peace, the joy, the freedom, and the love, right? Self-love, but also feeling love from others. So I invite you to do these three things to elevate yourself, to not just feel good, but to feel really, really good. And see if you can weave in these practices throughout the day. So as far as the third one, which is create your own inner peace and joy, using self-reflection, which is a mindfulness tool, like sitting down to journal and think about what brings me joy and what brings me peace, or how do you feel loved, or whatever you're working on. But knowing what brings you peace and knowing what brings you joy, maybe you can create a list of these things. And whenever you're feeling that you need a little bit of peace or you need some more joy in your life, you can go to the list that you created and find something that will help you bring that peace or that joy or whatever feeling you want to experience in that moment, because you already know what gives you those feelings, right? So say if you know that deep breathing gives you peace, or if you know that meditation gives you peace, or yoga, then you already know that those are your practices that you can go to at any moment when you're feeling stressed, flustered, whatever you're feeling in the moment that's uncomfortable, and you feel like you want a little bit more inner peace. You have your go-to practices and tools that you can use. And same goes for joy, right? If talking to your friends brings you joy, or being with family brings you joy, or doing exercise or some activity that you really love and you find yourself really truly immersed in doing brings you joy, then you have that in your joy list and you can always go back to it whenever you need it. And that comes from taking that pause and really aligning with what you need most in the moment. Okay, so just a short recap of how to elevate yourself so that you can feel good and feel really good no matter what is going on in your life is, number one, to celebrate yourself. Celebrate your big accomplishments, celebrate your small accomplishments. Make this a daily practice. Maybe it can be a reflection at the end of your day. You can look back at your day and be like, okay, what are my one win or 2 or 3 wins of the day, right? Okay, so celebrate yourself, number one. Number two is align with what you most need at the moment. You can do this with the sacred pause, either in the morning or whenever you're feeling an uncomfortable emotion. And number three is to create your inner joy, your inner peace, your freedom, your love right now in this moment, right? Because these are already within you at any moment in time. So my mission really, and in sharing with others and teaching, is to give really as many people as possible all these tools and practices that help support them not only to take care of themselves, but to empower everyone to really be able to thrive in all areas of their lives and to feel good, not just good, but also good, right? And to me, yoga, meditation, mindfulness, that self-reflection are key practices, and there's ways to do it really simple and easy, and ways to incorporate them into our everyday life. And that's what makes the world of a difference. And I'm on a mission to share all these. So if you found this helpful, let me know in the comments below which of these you found that you want to explore and experiment with. Maybe let me know what practice you're going to be committing to on a day-to-day basis, or maybe you have some other way that you elevate yourself or you get to feel good. Go ahead and share it, because in all of us sharing together as a community, we are all learning from each other. We are all supporting each other and helping each other really thrive in all areas of our life, but also to just really, be our best selves and live our best life. And like I said before, we're all this small, we're this, not a small person, nobody's small, we're all unique and wonderful. But if you imagine yourself like a little ripple, right, that goes through, and your energy, what you put out, the way that you feel, the way that you react and interact with others really makes a difference. And I know in my heart, I know that you want to be a force for good and you want to be a positive impact in the world. We all do. And know that no matter what your job title is or what you do, you are this positive impact, right? In every day and every interaction that you have throughout the day, you can make a positive change. So in saying all this, before you go, I want to take a moment to acknowledge, appreciate, and celebrate you, because you are worthy. You are your own beautiful and unique self. And I want to celebrate you and thank you and appreciate you for being here and being a part of this community, but also movement for a brighter future, right? So before I go, I want to celebrate you with my maracas. So thanks again for being here. I'm excited to keep sharing with you, whether it's through my yoga classes or meditations or mindfulness. And yeah, I appreciate you so much. The light within me honors and bows the love, the light within you. From my heart to yours, namaste.